Are you torn between buying a brand new home or going with a resale in Tucson, Arizona? Maybe you're thinking new builds means no problems, but is that really true? In this video, I'm giving you the full breakdown of new construction versus resale homes in 2025 in Tucson, including cost, location, incentives, long-term value, and surprises that could affect your budget. I'm Meg Estes, your AZ homegirl, and I help buyers make confident decisions every single day. Download my free Tucson Buyer's Guide in the description below and text me at 520-980-9880 with your questions because I am here to help. Let's get started by looking at what you get when you buy a brand new home. First of all, you're walking into a space that's never been lived in. Everything from the HVAC to the roof, the flooring, and appliances is fresh and untouched. And there's a level of peace of mind that does come with that. Builders usually include multiple warranties. One is for structural components that could last up to 10 years, another for systems like HVAC and electrical for around 2 years, and a short-term warranty for cosmetic finishes or appliances. It's like buying a car with a bumper-to-bumper warranty, but for your biggest investment. Then there's the energy efficiency. New builds in Tucson today almost always include dual-pane windows, highly insulated walls and attics, low E glass, tankless water heaters, and sometimes even solar panels. These upgrades can drastically reduce your monthly energy costs, which is something you'll appreciate during our hot desert summers. And let's talk about some of these styles. Most new construction homes feature open concept living, smart home technology, and modern finishes like quartz countertops, wood-like tile, and stainless steel everything. You can also customize. If you get in early enough during the build process, you might get to pick out cabinets, floors, backsplashes, or even make layout tweaks depending on the builder. Lastly, builders are offering more incentives right now. With interest rates fluctuating, I'm seeing builders buy down rates, offer thousands towards closing costs, and throw in appliance packages or backyard upgrades. These can be huge wins, especially for first-time buyers. Now, let's talk about the flip side, the cons of a new construction home. First off, location. Many of the new construction communities in Tucson are built on the outer edges of town. Think Southeast Vale, Marana, or even further out. If you work in central Tucson, you could be looking at a 30 to 45 minute commute. Plus, services like grocery stores, restaurants, or gas stations might still be catching up to the new housing demand. Next in the timeline, if you're buying a home that hasn't been started yet, you could be waiting 6 to 12 months for completion. And that's if everything goes as planned. Supply chain issues or labor shortages can delay builds a bit. Even quick move-in homes, also known as spec homes, can take 30 to 60 days, especially if final inspections or permits are delayed. Then there's the reality of what's included and what's not. The model homes you tour are decked out with high-end features and features that are often not part of the base price. You want that gourmet kitchen? That tiled shower? Those could cost you extra. Landscaping in the backyard, that's usually on you after you move in. And those upgrades can add tens of thousands of dollars to your bottom line. Another downside is that you're moving into an active construction zone. That means a lot of noise, heavy dust, and heavy equipment nearby for months or even sometimes years. And finally, some new communities have higher property taxes or HOA fees due to newer infrastructure and amenities. So now, what about resale homes? There's a lot to love here too. Many resale homes are located in mature, established neighborhoods closer to central Tucson, schools, shopping, and restaurants. Think places like Rita Ranch, Savano, Sam Hughes, or even Midtown. You'll often find homes with larger lots, mature trees, and more unique character including arched doorways, wood-burning fireplaces, or custom tile work that you just don't see in new construction. Resale homes typically offer quicker move-in timelines. Once you're under contract, you can often close in 30 to 45 days, assuming that all of your financing is in order. That's a huge win if you're relocating or your lease is ending. Also, there's more room for negotiation. Unlike builder pricing, which is usually fixed, sellers of resale homes might be open to offers below asking price, especially if the home's been sitting on the market for a while. You can also negotiate seller concessions, repairs, or even a home warranty. And while you won't get builder incentives, some sellers will agree to help with closing costs, especially in a buyer-friendly market. But resale homes come with their own challenges as well. You are inheriting a house that's had a previous owner or maybe even multiple, and possibly their deferred maintenance. That means you need to pay close attention to the inspections report. Roofs may be at the end of their lifespan, HVAC systems might be older or less efficient, and water heaters, plumbing, and electrical panels may not be up to the current code. You also won't get a warranty unless you purchase one separately or negotiate that in the contract. And unless the home has been recently updated, you might be looking at remodeling kitchens, bathrooms, or flooring to match your taste. Some homes, especially in high demand areas, can affect bidding wars, which means you may be paying over asking price, possibly waiving inspections, or lose out entirely. And finally, older homes aren't typically as energy efficient. Dual pane windows, modern insulation, and efficient HVAC systems may not be in place, leading to higher utility bills. So how do you decide? Let's look at the key differences in 3 areas: cost, timeline, and lifestyle. For cost, new builds often look more expensive at first, but they come with fewer surprises. You have warranties, no immediate repair costs, and predictable expenses. Plus, with builder incentives, you might save thousands on your loan or closing costs. With resale homes, the price tags may be lower and the lot size or square footage may be bigger, but budget for potential repairs, updates, and maintenance. In the long run, your costs could balance out though. Timeline is a big one. If you need to move quickly, resale is typically the better choice. But if you can wait and want to handpick your finishes, new construction could be worth the delay. And then there's lifestyle. New builds are often in master plan communities with parks, walking trails, and HOAs that maintain curb appeal. They're clean, uniform, and move-in ready. Resale homes offer charm and individuality. You won't find 3 of the same house on one street. You may also get a more local vibe, diverse architecture, and large outdoor space. Let me give you 2 real-life Tucson examples. First, let's look at brand new homes in Rocking K, Lennar's Lynn model. This is a 1,474 square foot home priced at $375,000. It includes modern finishes, a smart home system, energy efficient features, and a builder warranty. The community has mountain views, parks, and new schools being built. Now compare that to a resale home in Rita Ranch. For around the same price, you might get a 1,650 square foot home with a larger lot, mature trees, and no construction nearby. But it might have a 20-year-old roof and HVAC system from 2010. Monthly payments could be similar, but you'll want to factor in utilities, repair reserves, and long-term maintenance. And most importantly, think about lifestyle. Do you want brand new everything, or do you prefer a cozy neighborhood that feels lived in and loved? I've helped buyers navigate this exact decision, and I always recommend we look at both options in person. Sometimes what you think you want changes once you walk into the right home. So, which one is right for you? New or resale? The answer depends on your timeline, your budget, your style, and your tolerance for repairs or for waiting. So if you want the latest features, energy savings, and zero maintenance, new builds are probably your path. But if you want location, character, and a chance to make a house your own, resale might just be your vibe. If you're still unsure, let's connect. I'll help you compare both options side by side and figure out what truly fits your needs. I'm Meg Estes, your easy homegirl. Text me anytime at 520-980-9880, and don't forget to grab your free Tucson buyer guide link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.